Hey guys, welcome to Mystical Moonstone. This message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember that these are general reads, so they may or may not resonate with everyone. And don't forget to check the placements in your birth charts to see if some of the other zodiac signs may resonate with you as well. Let's get the overall, which is Angel of Balance. I think Cancer just had that one. And I don't get that one very often. Okay. Discernment. So there is something you're not seeing, okay? I kind of don't like the ones that is like there's something you're not seeing, because sometimes it's bad. But it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. We have Page of Pentacles. There might be news of money coming, actually. Nine of Swords. You're in your head about something. Queen of Swords. Cutting away what doesn't serve you. I also see the Queen of Swords like, you know, she's standing there with her her sword, and well, I guess it would still be cutting away what doesn't serve you. But to me, she just looks like, don't mess with me, because I will use this sword against you if I have to. Never underestimate. And standing your ground, that's what this one always means for me. King of Swords. Oh, we have the King and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Page of Pentacles. We have the World. So the ending of a cycle. It's like once you find out whatever this, but I don't know. You're going to end the cycle. Okay, you're going to end the cycle by cutting away what doesn't serve you and standing up for yourself. Opportunity for emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups. Which is, you know, after you end the cycle, that's what's going to come to you, right? Okay. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you have planted the seeds for something, okay? And you're going to reap the rewards for what you have already planted. But there's something that you're okay, there was something on your mind, right? Okay, so you may have gotten rid of this fear, this anxiety that was built up within you. Okay, you got rid of that. You stood up for yourself. You stood your ground, okay? Ending the cycle of whatever this fear and whatever you were in your head about, okay? Opening up a brand new opportunity for emotional fulfillment, right? And in cutting away what didn't serve you, you actually planted new seeds, right? For what you wanted, okay? And it's almost like I feel have them on standby. I don't know why I just heard that. Have them on standby. Not exactly sure what that means. Four of Cups. Contemplating, thinking about it, in your head about it. I mean, obviously, yes, you're trying to, and that's the overall general energy, is that you're trying to bring balance into your life. Or things are balancing out. Maybe the universe is helping you out and balancing things out. But I feel like you are balancing things out by getting rid of things that don't serve you and knowing what to accept and what not to accept, and standing your ground in doing so. It's like you think about it. You think about whatever it is, whatever the offer, the opportunity is, but you always stand your ground in the end. Yeah, the emperor and conqueror, right? Take control over over something. You set your own boundaries. You realize what you want, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so we have the Lovers, and we also have balance within your relationship. So this has to do with your relationship. Setting up boundaries. Ten of Wands. There's been things that has been really bothering you, but you're learning to set up the boundaries to, how am I trying to say? You cut away what doesn't serve you, so you're getting rid of what is, I can't think how to explain this right now. In my throat, okay, maybe that's actually helping me. You're speaking your truth. You're living by your truth. And I feel like possibly the person that you are with, this is for some of you, may never take the blame upon themselves, and they're always pointing the finger at you, and you're fighting back and saying no, and here's the boundaries. I won't accept that. I didn't do this or that or whatever. It's like you did. So you need to take responsibility for what you did. I will take responsibility for what I did, but I didn't do this. This was on you. You know, it's like you're finding ways to place the responsibility back into their lap again, because they have a habit of taking the blame off them and putting it on you. Does this make any sense? Two of Wands. I feel like you're choosing the path of truth, and you are like, you know, whatever, I'll take the responsibility for the things that I do, but you need to take, like I had just said, didn't I? Already said it. But you need to take responsibility for the things that you do. I'm not going to accept taking responsibility for something that you did. it's like a blame game almost. But you're always feeling like give credit. It's not that way for you because you're feeling like give credit where credit is due, whether it is good or bad. Doesn't matter. You give credit where credit is due. And I feel like your person like doesn't take responsibility ever. But you're putting your foot down and saying enough. This is enough. We're not going to get anywhere within this relationship until you take responsibility for your crap. Basically. 3 of coins. You're trying to create the balance. You're trying to come up with a solution is what you're trying to do. It's not necessarily that you are sitting there blaming your person or anything. But you're trying to fix things. Let's, each of us take the responsibility for our crap and let's move on. Let's fix this. We have strength, and then we have the 3 of Swords. So this person has hurt you. Deflecting. I just heard that word. This person has hurt you. There's been many arguments and stuff where you have been hurt and feel almost betrayed because they never do any wrong. Because right now I'm hearing that song. That's called Never Wrong by Disturbed. Two of Wands. You're trying to decide which path to go down, but you're trying to choose the relationship itself. We have the 2 of Wands up here too. You're trying to choose the relationship itself. You just want your person to accept responsibility for what they should accept. You want them to accept responsibility for the things that they have done because they've hurt you in the end, really. You've been strong and you have been trying to stand up against it, but you're trying to figure out a way to make it better and make sure that this doesn't happen anymore. Like, let's sit down and talk about it and come up with some sort of compromise, something, and not, not be caged with the Devil card. Not be caged and come up with a good change, a positive change for the 2 of us so that we can continue on with our relationship. It's just gotten to that point for you. So it's not that you're not seeing the balance, you're not seeing how to balance it out. Like how you're not seeing how what the solution is. And unfortunately, I don't really have a solution for you because everybody acts on their own free will. And, it just depends on if your person is willing to make changes as well as you are. I feel like you are willing to make the changes, but are they? Okay, so anyways, this is what I have for you. Please hit like, subscribe, share. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again real soon.